What's up, gamers? In this video I will be discussing two of the biggest misconceptions players make when making a build, so stay tuned for more.
How did you do that? How did you do that?
So being a longtime player of the Division, I've gotten to grasp almost every meta that this game has offered, and from the looks of this meta, you really do not want to invest into stamina, and I will give you many reasons why not to. I get a lot of questions based on my build, and a lot of people ask how I can survive so long and how I can hit hard at the same time. And I ask them, what are they investing into? Are they investing into stamina? Are they investing into firearms? And most of the time, when I take a look at their build, they have stamina rolled, and I'm like, no, this is one of the reasons why you're not able to survive this long. Stamina just doesn't work as good as it used to. Back in 1.5, it used to be really strong, but ever since 1.6, they cut the health trait in half. So it really doesn't work as intended. You have much better options to rely on than just throwing stamina on your gear pieces. Now, as we take a look at my build, a lot of people ask me questions like, why is your toughness so low and your skill power so high and stuff like that. I'm like, because stamina is broken in this game. Stamina doesn't work as intended. You get more better use of other attributes than using stamina, which is cut in half of what it used to be, and it doesn't give you as much health as, let's say, your heal for skill power can. But as we look into the gear, what you want to have health rolled onto is your chest piece. So you want to have health rolled on your chest piece. You want to have it rolled on your knee pads. You don't want to have anything else rolled other than health on what you can get it on. So as you can see here, you have it on your backpack as well. You can get it for your holster, but I prefer to have skill haste so I could get my heals quicker. But again, another misconception is having stamina rolled on your gear, which is not what you want to have because it is basically useless. You cannot be tanky in this update. You could probably find a tanky build with Banshee, but other than that, you cannot. Anyone gets melted in this game at this point, so you have better things to invest into than stamina. Moving on to the second biggest misconception, in my opinion, I would have to say, is players focusing on DPS rather than their firearms. Now, for example, I get people coming up to me saying, listen, I have over 400,000 DPS on my SMG or my assault rifle, but I can't seem to melt anyone. And my response to that is, how high is your firearms? As we look here on my lightweight M4, you can see the DPS is 364k. Now, a lot of people say they have over 400k, but they can't seem to melt. Now, you see my damage is 24.3k, and that's one of the reasons why I hit so hard, because I don't pay attention to DPS. What people don't understand is there are a lot of factors in this game which can inflate the DPS. And some of those examples are crit chance, crit damage, accuracy, vicious, talents like that that increase probably stability and accuracy. Those inflate your DPS to make it look high. But as you can see right here, I have a classic M1A with over 427k DPS. That's more than my assault rifle. So you would expect me to be melting people faster with the M1A rather than the M4. So this is one of the problems you can see. DPS is based on landing consecutive headshots over and over, which is something people cannot do in this game. It's near impossible. So it's basically just inflated DPS. So that's why I tell players, do not focus on the damage per second that it shows on the top left. Instead, I tell them to focus on firearms. Another way to improve how hard you hit is by investing on damage for your certain weapon on the gloves attribute, as you can see right here. So the two biggest misconceptions players make when creating a build, one would be investing in a stamina, two would be worrying about DPS. So you guys just don't really want to worry about these two things. What I would suggest is to focus on firearms and electronics instead. My reasoning for that is you can hit really hard with your firearms, and if you're going low health because you're getting shot at, you can pop off a heal or a booster or whatever heal you got, and that will increase your health by so much that stamina cannot do for you because stamina is just so bad in this game at this point. It's not worth investing into. So that's why every one of my builds, I do not have higher than 293k toughness, but my suggestion would be try to aim for around 290k toughness. Don't go lower than like 280. Don't go higher than 295. You really got to know like the boundaries for it. For firearms, if you're running Skull MC gloves, think about it. You're getting that 16% extra damage, so you don't need as high as damage as you do with a build without it. So I run around 7,000 firearms with my Skull MC gloves because that's 16%. So if you're running a 3 tactician, 3 high-end build, you won't have the Skull MC glove. So you're going to want more firearms than you do with the Skull MC build. So you're going to want around 8,000 or 9,000 firearms so you can hit harder. But that's one of the many things you'd have to do with investing into firearms and electronics. But I hope this video was helpful to you guys. I've been getting a lot of questions on builds like these, and if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.